Well, good morning, gardeners. I thought I would start with letting you see how the grapevine is coming. You can see I'm starting to get some red grapes now. They're starting to ripen a bit. Of course, the birds are thoroughly enjoying these things. I hope they leave enough to ripen so that we can all have some. Look at this. I am in awe of this. Just in awe. So many grapes. I never have seen this in my life. Look at this. All I did, I think this year, I pruned it correctly. I finally figured out that this needed cane pruning. And so I tried that, and I also added a lot of blood meal, and that seemed to do the trick. Either that or it just was a good year. I don't know. I planted some begonias down here under the tree yesterday that I got on clearance at Lowe's. That's all I buy. It's the stuff on clearance. You know, they don't water it, so they think they're worthless, but they're not. And let's see what else is going on. Oh, you haven't seen this one. I put in this little garden here on the side of my house. Those little flowers in the back are lupines. I started from seeds. They've been sitting in my house forever. And so we'll see what those are. I don't even know what lupines are. And the little green things in front, that's sedum. But it looks like I'm losing the sedum. I don't know. Where is it? That's sedum. Okay. And of course, you know Champ. He's my boy. He's my good boy. Yes, he is. He's my sweetheart. You can see all the peppers that are coming out. All my peppers. And the eggplant has got a lot of flowers, so I hope I'll get some eggplant this year. I don't know if you can see that. Let's go around in here and see. Where's my bottle brush? It's getting bigger. It's doing fine for $7 at Lowe's on the junk counter. Oh, you can't beat that. Like I said, this dwarf bottle brush bush, they were selling for $44. I got it for $7 on the junk counter. You can't beat it. You just can't beat that. So I'm very well pleased with that. Let's see. Let's come over here and go inside. If I can open this up. Oh, let's see. My tomatoes, I did prune them again a couple of days ago. And because they were just everywhere. Just everywhere. Of course, the worms have gotten to my tomatoes. And my one tomato I brought in was split. And the MIGardener, Luke, the MIGardener, said that that's just water. It's because there's a deluge of water that rains down on your plant after a dry spell, which is what we had. Basically, in May, we had no rain. Then all of a sudden, it started raining. So I guess that's why the water absorbed into the tomato too quickly and split the skin. That's what happens. Otherwise, it's okay. I have gotten this. I took off two clusters of 3 tomatoes, like this one. One whole cluster I had to throw away because I didn't see the hornworm or the armyworm damage. I was able to eat and salvage the other 3 tomatoes. I have never tasted anything so sweet in my life. Never. I had no idea tomatoes tasted like that. All we get in the grocery stores now is trash. It's just trash. No flavor, hard as a rock. Where they imported from, nobody knows. I'm getting some more the cayenne peppers. Oops. These are the cayenne pepper. I did harvest 3 large red ones already. I did dry them in my oven and crush them for crushed red peppers. I got that information from Gary Pilarchik. I forgot what his blog is called. But these little gypsy peppers are wonderful. They're just wonderful, and they're really starting to produce now. I don't know what I did, but they're going strong. I'm gonna have 2 eggplants in here. Actually, this is a 3rd one right here. But you see, I'm getting these flowers, and I understand you're supposed to tap them because they're self-pollinating, and they need to be in good contact with the pollen. That one didn't work. Oh well. There's another little eggplant starting right here. These are my green beans. I've gotten, well, I guess 3 harvests from it already. They're wonderful. They just keep producing. There's some kind of fungus on it. I don't know what it is, and at this point I don't care. I'm getting tired. It's too hot out here to work on it. This is the only broccoli that made any little flowers. I'm going to pull that out. I should have pulled it out with the other ones. I got disgusted. The other ones weren't doing anything but taking up space. So I threw those out. And this one, I don't know what's getting to it, but the little flowerets are blackened. They got black on them. I don't know if you can see that. So they're just not appetizing, and I don't know what to do or why that happened. Maybe because I planted those in the same place last year. I don't know. On this side, I have some more little, this is either broccoli or cauliflower, and of course something's eating that already too. I spray, but gee whiz, you know. How often can you spray? My carrots are doing fine. You can see some of the carrot. This one's poking up. I don't know if you can see that. Where is it? There. See a little red, little orange. So that's good. At least something's coming up. These are my red grano onions. In the South, you have to have certain variety of onion that will grow in the South, and the box stores only sell the ones that grow in the North. They don't sell the varieties that the South needs. So I ordered these seeds. These are from Seeds. I ordered from Seeds Now, thanks to Miss Linda at the New Orleans Gardener vlog on YouTube. She mentioned Seeds Now in one of her videos, and so I started checking them out, and really I like them a lot. You can order small quantities of seeds, so you don't have to buy big pounds of seeds. You can order just 10 or 100 seeds or however they come. So I really appreciate that. The onions I started inside, they were so fragile when I put them out here in the garden. But they did okay. They did fine. I'm so pleased. In fact, I used 2 of my onions last night fixing my supper. 2 small ones. This is the volunteer watermelon that you see. Let me see if I can get around the other way. I decided to put it up on a trellis, which I erected myself. Everything back here I do absolutely on my own. And if this old lady, this fat old lady can do it, so can you. I'm encouraging all of you to get out and work in your yard. It's a blessing, it really is. It's a lot of work, but it gets you off of the sofa, I tell you that. So this was volunteer watermelon. It just came up on its own. I am starting to get a couple of little watermelons. There's my boy. There's my boy. He loves it when I come out in the garden. All the puppies do. They just love it. Let me see if I can find one of the little watermelons for you. I saw a couple back here yesterday. Little bitty baby watermelons. Let me see. There you go. There's one right there. Am I on it? Where is it? Here. Right here. I can't even see my hand. This stupid Kindle. I need to break down and get a camera one of these days. Here I am down here, so I have to come down. Sorry. But, yeah, see the little watermelon? There it is. I'm sorry it took so long, but I'm using a Kindle and you cannot see anything outside. It's terrible. I like the Kindle for indoor fun, reading and checking the news, but not for picture taking. And say good morning, Miss Josie. Say good morning, sweet pea. Yes. She's checking out the sage, which I moved from another garden. I put it in a pot. I decided it was better to do the pot. So there's my little vegetable patch. It's just too hot out here to do anything. Just too hot. Champ's already inside. He can't stand it out here either. Petunias, they're getting leggy and I need to cut those back. But here's my squash garden. These are my cucumbers. Again, I did all the trellising. I dug all the garden myself, which is why I've been having trouble with my leg, I guess. And my fence is not very strong or pretty, but it keeps the puppies out. The puppies and the possums. I have a lot of family of possums living under my shed back there. I don't see any real cucumbers yet. Oh, there we go. There's one. Oh, see? Is that one? It's right against the back wall. There's one. I'm getting cucumbers. It's about time. You can see I had some kind of fungus. I guess it's white powdery mildew. I did spray with copper fungicide because that is rated organic. I did order some from online. I forgot where. But I pulled off all the affected leaves as much as I dared, and then sprayed. So they seem to be doing all right. This is my delicata squash. This is what I am so excited to get. This one. It is, if you've never tried one, they look like a hard gourd, yellow kind of fairly long, like a cucumber, but thicker, a lot thicker. And you would never think you could eat such a thing, but I'm telling you, the most delicious thing. It's called delicata squash. It's wonderful. So I hope I get a lot of those. This is my Cocazella zucchini. I did take off a lot of the leaves. They were just getting infected. I did harvest one large zucchini recently, which I ate, and it was just very nice, very nice. I really like this. There's one down there that's growing. I hope it stays. I hope it doesn't rot. Everything down here rots. We get rain every day now. Only one of these extra cucumbers survived, and I'm coaxing that along. This is my Hubbard squash. Again, it's mostly male flowers. This is where the powdery mildew started. Online they say just spray it with milk. Well, let me tell you, that can be expensive. Spraying a gallon of milk every day or every other day, whatever. So I did opt for the copper fungicide. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to have to keep going to the grocery store, I guess. I'm crossing my fingers with this one, guys. Please help me. Please cross your fingers too. But it's looking okay for all its problems. I mean, this was covered with this. Look here. See? I don't know if you can see it. This is a white powdery mildew. That's what I say. It's starting on this one, or it was starting. You can see on the back that white spot, that stuff, and it just spreads so quickly. Why am I still just getting male flowers? Just no female flowers at all. I hope that's normal for this plant, because I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. But I'll be patient. Again, I had to take off a lot of leaves from this Hubbard. I think this is just a regular green Hubbard. Look, look, look. Oh my goodness. Look at it. I sprayed yesterday, day before yesterday. Look at it. Oh, this is just disheartening. It spreads so fast. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Again, the potatoes, apparently they're out of season. At least down here in Metairie, Louisiana. So everything just kind of rotted, and there's one back there that's trying to grow, trying to come back. Why? I don't know. But that's what it's doing. It's trying to come back. See that? I know this is my messy area back here. My little orange tree, my navel orange. Y'all have never tasted an orange until you have a Louisiana navel orange from down in Plaquemines Parish. You don't know what an orange tastes like until you taste one of these. I'm not exaggerating. You have no clue. That's junk from California, sun-kissed. Oh my goodness. I don't know what theirs, it doesn't even taste like orange. But our Louisiana oranges are the best. My blueberries are coming along. Of course, there's not going to be any fruit this season. These are brand new. And this is my little Satsuma. He's struggling. I hope he does all right. They say not to feed it for the first year, so I didn't feed it. Let's see. I'm getting a lot of spiders again. You can see, I don't know if you can see all the webs, but I guess spiders are good for the garden. They tell me that. I don't like walking through the webs, though. My chrysanthemum's doing, what do I call that? It's my hydrangea's doing okay. I did put some Epsom salt around, so let's hope that helps. This other hydrangea has one little leaf on it, but I'm hoping that'll come back. So that's what's going on here, gang. I want to thank all my friends like the Louisiana Gardener and Miss Linda at the New Orleans Gardener for teaching me what they're doing. And the same with the MIGardener and CaliKin, and there's some nice people out there, and I am just so appreciative that they share what they're doing, because we all are just learning. I think this is my 3rd year trying to grow things. And it does take time. It's a learning curve. You're not going to get bumper crop your first try. Some people, though, they throw seeds in the yard and they grow beautifully. And I'm trying to do it right. I'm getting there, gang. So y'all have a nice Sunday morning. Until next time, bye-bye.